Today's practice problems are to name alkenes. So alkenes are an organic compound when you have a double bond. And the way that we name alkenes would be the exact same way that we would name alkynes. So we're just going to practice naming alkenes because that'll show you the process that we're going to go through. So I'm going to do 4 of them with you, and then 4 of them on this video, and then I'll post the answer key with the other 4. So I'm going to go right down the left column and show you how to name these guys. So first step of finding the name of organic compounds is to find the parent chain. And parent chains, we need the most carbons in a row. And for alkenes and alkynes, we also need to include the double bond or the triple bond in the parent chain. So for this first one here, I can see that there's going to be 4 carbons in a row, and to include that double bond, I'm just going to go right across the top. So I'm going to highlight my parent chain, which gives me 2 side branches. After I'm found the parent chain, I need to number the parent chain. I need to number the carbons in it. I want to start numbering the carbons so that the double bond is closest to the carbons. I want to start by the end that's closest. This one doesn't matter if I start here or here, it's still going to be the double bond comes after the second carbon. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is a 4 carbon parent chain. Next, I'm going to name my side branches, my side chains. So I have a side chain coming off of the 2 carbon and a side chain coming off of the 3 carbon. And I name those depending on how many carbons are present in the side chain. So both of these have only 1 carbon, which makes them methyl groups. And so I have 2 methyl groups, so this would be, they would be dimethyls. So I'm going to go ahead and name my compound now. First thing that goes in the name is where the side chains come from. So I have a side chain coming off carbon number 2 and carbon number 3. Both chains are methyl, so I have a dimethyl. And then for these alkenes and alkynes, we are going to add in the number that shows where the double or triple bond is in the parent chain. So this double bond comes after the second carbon. So I'm going to say that this is 2. The prefix for 4 is but. And since this is an alkene, it's going to get the ene ending. So this one would be a 2,3-dimethyl-2-butene organic compound. Let's do the next one down. So I'm going to find my parent chain. I can need to include the double bond. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like I can go right across and have 5 carbons in my parent chain. I'm going to start numbering with the side closest to the double bond, which is over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons in my parent chain. I have a side chain, a side chain, a side chain. This side chain has 2 carbons. It's an ethyl group. These side chains have 1 carbon. They're methyl groups. When I'm going to name my compound, I'm going to make sure that my side chains are in alphabetical order. So this ethyls would come before the methyls. So this is a 3-ethyl, 2,4 dimethyl, 2 methyl groups, 1, because the double bond comes after the first carbon, 1, the prefix for 5 is pent, and it gets the ene ending because it's an alkene. So that would be 3-ethyl, 2,4-dimethyl, 1-pentene. 2 more to practice. On this one, I'm gonna go straight across here for my parent chain. I end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number starting closest to the double bond, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 carbons. I have a methyl group, a methyl group, a methyl group. So I have a 3, 4, 4. I got a group coming off the 3rd carbon and the 4th carbon and the 4th carbon. Since I have 3 methyls, this is trimethyl. 1, because it comes after the double bond comes after the 1st carbon. 1 prefix for 5 is pent. 3, 4, 4 trimethyl 1 pentene. That alkene. And then the last one on here. If I look at this, I want the parent chain, the most carbons in a row, including the double bond. So I'm going to count here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But if I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm going to get more carbons in a row. My parent chain on this one kind of curves around. I'll start numbering closest to the double bonds. 1 carbon, 2 carbon, 3 carbon, 4 carbon, 5 carbon, 6 carbon. I have a methyl group off my 2nd carbon. I have an ethyl group off my 3rd carbon, and I have another methyl group off my 4th carbon. So ethyls come before methyls in the alphabet. So this is a 3 ethyl. 2, 4 dimethyl. Those are all 3 side chains. And then I have double bond comes after the 1st carbon. Prefix for 6 is hex. And it's an ene ending. 3 ethyl, 2, 4 dimethyl, 1 hexene is the name of that organic compound. So go ahead, go back, rewatch those, do these ones with me, try the next 4 on your own, and then I will post the answers also so that you can check the 4 that we didn't do together in this video.